U.S. Supreme Court justices are supposed to be protected from the pressure of election cycles and political divisions. But in recent years, some decisions by the highest court in the land have become more polarized, and its approval rating is sliding. A year-long vacancy on the court highlighted this divide. So here's the situation. In the last year of his presidency, Barack Obama nominated Federal Appeals Court Judge Merrick Garland to the Supreme Court to replace Justice Antonin Scalia, who died in February of 2016. But Republican senators broke with long-standing tradition and refused to hold confirmation hearings for Judge Garland.
I nominated Judge Merrick Garland to the Supreme Court more than 3 months ago, but most Republicans so far have refused to even meet with him.
In this bold move, the GOP was betting that a Republican president would win back the White House, and their bet paid off.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
On January 31st, President Donald Trump nominated Neil Gorsuch of the 10th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in Denver. If the conservative Gorsuch, just 49 years old, is confirmed, the court could potentially keep leaning to the right for an entire generation. Nominees by Republican presidents have controlled the 9-member court since 1969, leading to controversial 5-4 decisions that extended an individual's right to own guns, lifted restrictions on corporate campaign spending, and limited class action lawsuits. The Supreme Court carries the power to shift the nation's political direction. With their Supreme Court appointments, presidents can influence the nation long after their terms end. That's why in recent years, presidents have selected justices whose convictions aren't likely to shift.
I am so thankful tonight for my family, my friends, and my faith.
Here's the argument. Where once major rulings were the product of unanimous votes, the number of important decisions that rest on a 5-4 split has been rising. Chief Justice John Roberts has claimed that this could undermine the court's legitimacy as an institution that transcends politics. Then there's the diversity issue. The slow turnover of the bench means the court's makeup has lagged behind the nation's changing demographics. Half the justices are still white men. Another big concern is that there's no recourse when justices appear to violate ethical standards or hear cases in which they have conflicts of interests. And lifetime appointments mean justices can still work after strokes or with other mental impairments. Some reformers believe that one solution is term limits for justices. In a 2015 poll, Americans favored a 10-year term limit. But mandatory term limits would probably require a constitutional amendment, a high bar to clear. So until there is more compromise in Washington, change seems unlikely, and the highest court in the land could continue to face divisions and challenges to its public approval.